Right, we're going in with our Sizzlers for this week. So these are guys that are moving up our re-ranking, and they all have pretty good odds. The first guy, we're just going to talk about him and get him out of the way because you and I were a little bit against having him as a Sizzler, but our producer, who we do trust immensely, he fought hard for Bubba Watson.
Yes, Bubba Watson. Corey Pavin curved the ball a ton, and he won on this course twice.
Okay.
I thought it was unbelievable back then because Corey wasn't a long hitter, but he was a super putter and he played at UCLA, thus the Patrick Cantley pick. Bubba Watson is the larger version of Corey Pavin, curves the ball a ton, not a great putter, but he's won on this course 3 times.
Yeah.
Our producer was adamant that he could not leave Bubba Watson out of the mix. Bubba finished 22nd at Phoenix. He's been out there in LA for the week, so he's not been affected by any adverse weather in the South. So there he is. You never know what you're going to get with Bubba, but he plays this course unreal.
So he won in 18, 16, and in 2014. And I was against putting him in as a Sizzler because I'm like, it's the easy option to pick a guy that has won 3 times. And if it hadn't been for that 22nd place finish at the Phoenix Open, we would have been like, there's no chance, no way. But if he is working on something, if he's been out there for a week already, if it's a course that he knows very, very well, clearly, and it suits his shot shape, then okay, we were happy to give in a little bit.
There's no hole that doesn't fit Bubba's shot shape. We see him aim 50 yards to the right. We see him aim 50 yards to the left. We saw him at the Waste Management hit a driver off the 16th hole in practice onto the green. So he has one of the greatest set of hands that God has ever given a golfer.
Yeah.
And, he can't be overlooked on this course. You know how big I am, Diane, on how to put together a score on a course
Yeah.
There's no rookies on this sheet because they got no chance at Riviera. There's just too many subtleties to react to.
Okay.
But Bubba knows it.
Yeah, and he's 45-1. So, better odds than anyone that was in our top 10. So he's 45-1, yeah. So we will put him in there as our first Sizzler. Coming in at number 2, this guy's 100-1, and someone's game that we know very well because he's part of the secret golf team. He finally got the monkey off the back by getting the win at the CJ Cup. It was at Shadow Creek in Vegas, and he's an incredible ball striker. So Jason Kokrak is a Sizzler for us this week.
Jason Kokrak was leading this tournament at Riviera a few years ago. He wasn't quite ready to win, and he didn't quite get there on a Sunday, but as you noted, he won last year in Vegas, actually ranking 35th in driving distance when he won in Vegas. Yeah. What does that tell you? It tells me that he's matured a lot because Kokrak's never played a tournament in his whole life where he wasn't number 1 in driving distance.
Yeah.
It's showed a lot of experience, a lot of maturity. And I know Jason very well, and this is a course that suits him very well. Power player, and he's got confidence, and he doesn't have to do everything on the greens, but it works right into like Adam Scott. He's superior from tee to green, and that is going to help him here.
Okay, so Jason Kokrak is our second Sizzler, and our third Sizzler is a guy who has really been in contention a lot over the past couple of weeks. It, of course, has a lot to do with the fact that he's a California guy through and through, and with the tour being out on the West Coast, these courses, the conditions, they've just suited him. So the final event of the West Coast Swing, why not make it a big one for Max Homa?
I saw the shot that he hit on 18 at Pebble Beach yesterday. He had to kind of restrict his backswing under that tree in the middle of the fairway, hit it on the green from 260 yards. But I'm big, Diane, as you know, on California guys that are playing well in California, putt well on Poana, know what Kikuyu is, mate.
Kikuyu, mate.
So it's a little bit of a stretch for Honma to win this tournament, but I am pretty bullish on him being a Sizzler this week, Diane. There's a lot of firepower above him, but I often have told you that I think the sort of lifespan of a run is about 3 weeks.
Okay.
Honma is still got room to go up before he gets fatigued, and this is a week that he's had on his schedule forever.
And he's not intimidated by big courses because his first and only victory on the PGA Tour so far came at Quail Hollow for the Wells Fargo. So it's not something that's going to intimidate him. It was a major venue. This is a major venue.
I think Honma's getting better. I think he's getting more mature. I think he's getting used to it. I think as the evolution of a tour player, I think Honma is a 20-year guy. And I think he's through the first 5 or 6, 7 years of that.
Yeah.
And I think he's just starting to get into a new level. And that's what I see.
Yeah, he putts great. Sometimes over the ball on the greens, you just know that it's going to go in. You know that, I mean, he's not going to miss. 7th on the PGA Tour for putting average. So our 3 Sizzlers are Bubba Watson, Jason Kokrak, and Max Homa.
Hey!